My name is Derrick Davison. I am a developer for the Luxodd Game Group. I ported my game Star Carrier Catalyst to Luxodd arcade system. So Star Carrier Catalyst, I got inspiration from games like Galaga and especially games like Bosconian. I kind of wanted that feeling of being a small ship blowing up all the big ships, like that open world feeling that Bosconian gave you. I wanted that feeling in like 3D. And I actually saw there was a 3D version on the internet, but it lacked the punch that I really wanted, because I wanted that like speed boost and the ability to dodge real fast and everything else. And so that's where my inspiration really came from. And also, I just really love arcade games. If I had to say my favorite arcade game, it would be Carnival. The biggest challenge I'd say I faced with bringing this game alive is probably mixing it with Luxodd Game systems. So getting stuff like the server working and the verification working and things like that. But aside from just those systems, I would say the hardest part I had with actually making the game itself would be, I would say making the performance good, because on my computer, I have a pretty high-end computer, but for these systems, you have to make sure they work on all sorts of different devices and things. So I had to make sure the performance was good. So originally, all the models of the game had a bunch of different materials, and I learned that this actually increases the number of draw calls substantially, which, if you don't know, means the performance goes down, especially on lower end systems. So what I had to end up doing is I would edit the ships and then make it so that they all use the Atlas texture, and then the Atlas just offset depending on what kind of ship it was. The thing I enjoyed most about porting to the arcade is just seeing it in action, seeing that the player could restart the game and look at the leaderboard and all the classic arcade sort of things, like putting in credits and things like that. There's something about it I think it's just so cool. You know, even if I don't really like spending money like per lives on video game, I think the idea of it is really a cool idea, and I wanted to make an experience that felt like it was worth every every credit that the game required. So I have not actually seen it run on a cabinet yet. I'm filming this video a little early, so we haven't got to there yet, but I imagine it looks spectacular, and I really like the idea of having my attract mode play on the arcade cabinet, because that's one of the things I really love the most about arcade games, I'd say, is the attract mode, because it's such like an underutilized thing, but it's just always so exciting, I think, unless it's like not a very exciting attract mode. There's a couple of games that don't have a very good one, like Total Carnage. I mean, Total Carnage is a funny game, but the attract mode, there's nothing going on. Just look for all possible scenarios in the game. Sometimes when you program things into the game, you don't think about how that might affect other aspects of the game. So like, for example, maybe you add like an extra life system, and you didn't realize that depending on what the player does, they could just spam that over and over, as an example. So I would always say, make sure everything you do is rock solid. Not have to be perfect, because you can always make things better. You can always add more content later. But I would say always focus on having the core gameplay be fun first. Being fun is the most important aspect when it comes to arcade games and mobile games, in my opinion. And that's what keeps people playing, rather than like story and things like that. Story, I'd say, is more for PC gamers or console gamers. I hope you enjoy Star Carrier Catalyst. I had a lot of fun working on it, and I hope you have a lot of fun playing it and getting a massive high score. I know you can do it. All right, peace.